Alright, so good morning. We're doing something a little different today. Instead of doing a Summits on the Air activation, we're doing a Parks on the Air activation. And we're here at the Anza-Borrego State Park. We're actually on the high ground. We're up here off of Sunrise Highway, as you can tell. And we're going to be hiking, well, let's look at the map. We're going to be hiking off of S2, which is the Sunrise Highway. Going to be punching in about a mile, and we're going to join up with the PCT, and then we're going to look for a high ground around there and do the activation. Unfortunately, because of the location, there's really no VHF activation up here. Out there it's a pure desert we're going to be looking at, so there's really no one to talk to over there. So this whole thing is going to have to be done on HF. And right now, well, let's look at the solar conditions right now. So as you can tell from the solar conditions, it's not great. We're still at a solar minimum, and I'm QRP. So it should be interesting, but hey, you know what? If I don't get the 10 contacts, I get to come back, right? Could be worse things. All right, so here we go. We're going to be on the California riding and hiking trail until we get to the PCT. Never been on this trail before. A little single track trail. Take us back there. Let's talk a little bit about Summits on the Air versus Parks on the Air. So Summits on the Air obviously is based on peaks and mountains and high points. Parks on the Air is based on a certain amount of parks that meet their criteria. And the two programs are awesome together in that there's some really nice hiking areas that don't have peaks. There's some peaks that aren't inside of parks. And then there's some that meet both criteria. So you can activate a park, you can activate a summit, or you can activate both. So we're going to punch in today, see how conditions are. I don't know, we'll see. But so far, so good. So before you get the wrong idea, Parks on the Air isn't a hiking program. We only do it because that's kind of our hobby and that's what we enjoy doing. The nice thing about Parks on the Air is you can activate it from your car. You can bundle up all your rigs and take it to a nice park, find a nice bench, set up an antenna. Since I'm already set up all my gear for soda and we love to hike, that's kind of what we do. So if you think that you have to be in shape, you have to pack in your gear, that's not what Parks on the Air is about. And you can do anything. You can take a QRO rig out, you can take a QRP rig out. Now today I'm committed to 5 watts, which may snap me on the rumpus because the solar conditions stink. So, but that's life as a QRP operator at solar minimums. So today we're hiking with my wife, Sherry, KM6HLI. Although her plan for the activation zone is, what is it? Take a nap. Kind of find a good rock and find a good rock to sleep on. So while I'm slaving away trying to get 10 contacts, she's gonna be sleeping. About a mile in, and I'm kind of bumming because when we started down at the trailhead we had full cell service Now we're not now we're not getting any or very little signal, and if that's the case, there goes my spotting, except for the RBN. Hopefully that'll help me out. So we're coming up where we join Mason Valley Road. Now it's just a matter of finding the Pacific Crest Trail. We're going to try to head up one of these ridges and get signal back. We keep getting 2 bars, 1 bar, so it's kind of spotty. So hopefully if we get some height, we can get cell service back and spot. I'd really like to be able to do some sideband, but I know if somebody doesn't hear me and I can't spot at 5 watts, that ain't gonna happen. So we'll see. So we found what's gonna be our activation zone. We're up on this ridge overlooking the desert. 2 bars of service, better than none. So we're gonna set up. Today we're running the soda beam band springer. Probably gonna limit it to 17, 20, 30, 40 meters. And then if we have spotting, I'm going to try some sideband, so we're going to get busy. So before we get started, let's just run through the antenna setup we got going today. And what I've set up in the field here is the soda beams 7000 HDS mast. I got a guide in, and then I'm running it all over on a band springer to the where I got things set up at here. And we're running the Elecraft T1 tuner to the FT817, trying to keep them shaded because it's hotter than Dickens out here. So let's get started, see how we do. So we're all done. We got our 10 contacts, not easily, but a lot of POTA POTA supporters out there caught me. And then for the last one I kind of cheated. Well, it's not cheating, but I noticed a guy spotting for a summit up in Washington State, so I went over and got him as my last contact. So we're leaving. We're heading back down to the car, and great activation, great sight. This is one I like to come out to quite often. But I like to activate from the desert floor a lot better. It's a lot prettier down there, but it's 110 degrees down there right now. So we're up here on the higher part. All right, thanks for coming along, and we're going to see you on the next one. Take care.